I put my silver hoops back in, and I only put the silver hoop on one ear. Hello, I hope you're doing well. I am in a pretty good mood today because recently I've moved into a new apartment, and that means that all of my stuff is unpacked now, and I have all of my art supplies out in front of me pretty much all the time. But the problem is I've been in a rut recently where I just haven't had any inspiration or motivation to get things done. And I wake up every day and I want to start a project, I want to finish a project, I want to make something, but I just haven't had the time or the energy or just the motivation to do it at all. So today I'm really excited because I came up with an idea to do a little bit of every creative hobby that I have, or at least have in my apartment right now. There are some things that are still at my old house, but today I'm just gonna do everything that I can and everything that brings me joy. And yeah, hopefully it brings you joy and inspiration too. I feel like this is gonna be really fun. The first thing that I'm going to do is do my makeup for the day because I haven't had the motivation to do any like fun or cute makeup recently. I just do like either my everyday makeup or I do no makeup at all. So that's the first thing that we're gonna do. Okay, we're at my desk now. I hope that the lighting is good for now because at my old house, my desk was positioned like in front of the window. Do you guys like my lights? They're so cute. This is my favorite part of my whole room, are these lights right here. But my desk was positioned in front of the window, and so I always had natural light coming in on me when I did my makeup at my desk. But that said, it doesn't really work for this room. So I have lamp and I have this, and hopefully it looks fine. I don't know. I also have my mirror right here. Nothing too extravagant because I do want to get everything done in time, preferably before my roommate comes home. Okay, so I think that I'm going to start with my eyebrows. I don't really do a lot for my eyebrows, and I've also noticed that most of the time you can't even really see my eyebrows on camera, which is really unfortunate. Like, you can see them now, but they're a lot more there in real life, you know, unless I get close. I don't know what that is. It's probably my rosacea acting up, but it's kind of hard to see them on camera, and that's unfortunate, but it is what it is. I don't want to put more product in my eyebrows than I have to because then I'll just look weird in real life, and I feel like it's really weird to do like camera makeup as like everyday people makeup, because I feel like it just doesn't translate very well, at least on me. Okay, so the eyebrows are pretty much done now. That's really all I do. I just use a brow fiber filler and I just brush it through, and that's it. I don't like doing a lot to my eyebrows. I think it makes me look really weird. The main reason I haven't been able to do creative things recently is because when Hurricane Ian came through Florida last year, my whole house flooded, and it wasn't like a whole, like, it was a whole thing, but it wasn't as severe as it could have been. Like, there are some people who lose their entire houses to flooding, and we still have the house. We still have like 97% of all of our items, which is really lucky, and I'm very grateful for that. The only thing was that we had to just immediately pack everything up and just get it out of the way so that the water wouldn't get to it, because it happened like at 3 a.m., which was really, it was not a fun time. And so all of my art stuff just got kind of shoved away. My jewelry making pliers rusted because I accidentally left them on top of my desk instead of like in something, so I had to get new pliers for that. And then ever since that, I just haven't really had the motivation or the energy to unpack everything and get back into the swing of things. But since I'm here now in this apartment, everything is out. All my books are back out. I have my Squishmallows. You can't see it, but there's a little caddy right here that has like pretty much every single art supply that I own, which is really fun. And my jewelry making stuff is in the desk, and it's also in this little nightstand back here. So I'm very excited. So that's why I haven't really been able to do anything recently, because I've just had no motivation, and then I moved, and now that I'm like mostly settled, I think this is a good time. I'm going to line my waterline now. Okay, my waterline is lined. It's nothing very fancy, obviously. It's just a regular brown waterline because I like how it, because my eyelashes are really dark on top, but they're not very dark on the bottom, so I feel like adding that makes my green pop a bit more. And that's what we're doing today because I don't have a lot of like fun makeup colors right now, but I do have this little baby color palette that my friend gave me for Christmas or my birthday. They're pretty much the same thing, but it's so pretty. And I don't know if you can tell, you probably can't, but these two right here are like color shifting and it's so cute. And it's called the Emerald Away Pressed Powder Palette, and I'm very excited to use it. So I'm going to do eye makeup quickly because I don't think I'm very good at talking while doing my makeup. But I'm going to be using that palette and this little Wet n Wild palette. Oh my gosh, by the way, I could only find 2 makeup brushes. So this is what we're working with. We have a fluffy brush and this tiny little, very tiny flat brush. So that should be fun. Okay, so I've done the eyeshadow. I'll show you guys in a second, but I wanted to show you, I'm gonna use this little Wet n Wild, oh it's closed, hold on, let me open it for you so you can actually see it. It's this little Wet n Wild glitter. I've just been using it recently as like body and face glitter and I love it so much. It makes me feel like a little fairy. And I'm going to put it in my, I'm going to put it from my inner corner into like the middle of my lid, and I'm going to just tap it very gently so I don't like take off all that eyeshadow that I just did. Cute! Okay, I'm going to put a little bit on my cheeks because I don't really feel like wearing regular highlighter today, but I always feel like wearing glitter. I'm going to also put some on my collarbones because I don't know what shirt I'm wearing today, but I'm sure you'll be able to see it, and if you can't, at least I know it's there. Okay, so the makeup is done. My hair is a little bit drier now. I did eyeliner and mascara off camera, and I'll bring you closer so that you can see it in a second. I don't wear like any face makeup really, except maybe like the occasional highlighter, but it's not even really like a highlighter. I just really like putting glitter on my face. I especially don't do blush because we all know I don't need that. The only other thing is I'm going to do my lips, but I don't do like lip makeup. I'm just gonna use some Vaseline, and then that's everything. Let me show you the look. Come here, come closer. It's very nice. I like it. It's simple. I like it. I think it looks nice. This lighting is really harsh right here, so I'm gonna move back, but I like it. I don't normally do winged eyeliner, so I wasn't going to try to today. I feel like that's a whole different obstacle that I would have to go through, and I don't feel like doing that right now. But I did make my eyeliner thicker than normal, so maybe points for that. I don't know. The next thing that we have to do is my outfit, but I'm not really going anywhere today. I'm just going to be in my home doing random shit, so try and make it not just like huge t-shirt and shorts like I wear every day, which there's nothing wrong with that, but I want to put effort in today. Okay, so the fit is on. I'm gonna go into my bathroom so that you guys can see it a bit better. So this is the fit. I'm wearing these black bell-bottom leggings and this little shirt that has teddy bears on it. I like it. It's very comfy. A lot of people, specifically my friends, don't like it when you can see like the bra straps, but I don't mind it. I think it ties in the black from the pants, so I feel like it's a win. I think we should use bra straps as an accessory more often. That's just my opinion. So since we're trying to be creative today, we're going to accessorize, but only a little bit because I low-key don't know where all of my jewelry is. But I'm going to wear this bracelet that I made yesterday. It's this little purple and pink thing with a little butterfly. I made it with my friend. We were making jewelry for like 3.5 hours or something yesterday, and I made this. It doesn't really match, but it matched yesterday, and I feel like that's enough. And then I also have this little citrine chip bracelet, but it's not like real citrine, it's just heat treated amethyst. So that's that. Normally I'd wear a necklace with a shirt like this, but I don't know where any of my necklaces are. Maybe I can make one. I might make a necklace today. Might do that. Okay, the next things on the list are jewelry making and painting, which is good because I can do all of that right here at my desk. And I got kind of cold, so I put on this cardigan. Isn't it cute? It's from the Steady Hands and Abby Toads collab over on Instagram. It was like so freaking beautiful and just, I love it. Like the flower, I loved it so much, and I really wanted to get it, and I almost didn't get it because I was stressed about something. I don't remember what, but my friends were like, you should just get it. Like, this is like your cardigan. Like, it's the most Rebecca thing we've ever seen. And I was like, you're right. And I'm glad I did, because now whatever was stressing me out doesn't exist anymore, and I still have the cardigan. So yeah, I'm going to make a necklace. I have this. Normally I would just like make a necklace chain myself, but I have this stainless steel gold chain, which is like the exact length that I want to use anyway. I just took a jump ring off of it so that I could use it for a different thing that I was making for a friend. But I'm going to use this chain, and then I'm going to wire wrap a little crystal, which I've done a million times, and I've actually posted that on TikTok quite a few times. I used to post jewelry making on TikTok all the time, but I haven't recently because of all the stuff that I mentioned earlier. But I'm going to change the camera to a top-down view so that you can see me wire wrapping it. I'm gonna try and do like a mixed metal situation, hopefully. I haven't tried that before, but I have an idea and I think it's gonna work. So that's what we're doing right now. Okay, we're ready to get started with making the necklace. Again, this is the chain that we're working with. It's just this little golden stainless steel chain. There's this little crystal that we're going to be using. It's a clear quartz with rainbow aura on it. Okay, so we're moving into a quick time lapse now. This is just me wire wrapping the crystal. I'm doing basically the same method that I have always done. If you want to see it like more up close and slowed down, I do have that on TikTok. Okay, so I finished the pendant. I do like how the mixed metals look. There's like silver here and there's silver as the base, and then I added this much thinner gold wire that I swirled around the crystal there. The back, I did kind of mess up this back spiral a little bit, but it's gonna be okay. It's the back. The back is nobody's business. So this is the pendant, and I'm going to go ahead and put it on our chain now. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to make is earrings, but first I'm going to fix a pair of earrings and also show you earrings that I made yesterday, and then we're going to make a new pair today. So let me fix the camera so you can see the ones that I made yesterday. So these are what I made yesterday. The camera's kind of washing these ones out, so I'll get closer. They're these little butterflies, the same butterflies that are on my bracelet. And it has these little hearts, and these ones have like a silver dangly chain and a little stud attachment. They're very cute. I like them a lot. And then I have these gold ones that have leaves on them that are meant to be worn as a set, with this one in the first hole and this one in the second. But the idea worked. However, these ones, because the second hole sits a bit higher than the first hole, obviously, I need to add another jump ring or a little bit of chain or something so that these hang the way that I want them to. I'm actually going to show you how they look in the ear right now so that I can show you how they look in the ear after. I always have these little silver hoops in my second hole, and I used to always have studs in my first hole, but like I said, ever since the flood, I cannot find my stud earrings. I don't know if I just didn't have as many as I thought I did. I'm gonna put these in my first hole, but I just have not been able to find my stud earrings, and I have a pair of studs now. Get in the hole. But I don't wear them every day because they're kind of uncomfortable when I'm like laying down and stuff, and I've been laying down a lot recently, so we can't have that. Why can I not get this in? That's what he said. Okay, we got it in. I don't know why my first hole was acting so brand new. I had earrings in all day yesterday, so there's no reason for her to be rejecting me like that. But this is the earrings that we're fixing today. We're gonna make them a little bit longer because like they do what they're supposed to in the ear, but I just think it would look better if they had a little bit more length to them, but just a little bit, because it's supposed to be like a cascading effect. So this is how they look now. They're pretty, but this one, I think this one dangles too much for this one to be so static. But I'm going to show you me fixing it, and I'll show you the after. So we're back with the top down view. Again, this is going to be a really quick fix, but I wanted to include it so that I would be doing something productive as well as doing something creative. So instead of doing like a chain or just another big jump ring, I think it will look a lot better if I do 2 of these tiny gold jump rings, which I have a lot of, obviously. So I'm going to get 2 for each earring, and then I think that should make it the length that I want. If not, I can just add a 3rd one. So I finished one of them. You can see the length difference here between the before and the after. I'm going to try this one on in my second hole now and see if it gave me the effect that I wanted. And if it did, then I'll do this one. And if it didn't, I'll go back to the drawing board. Okay, I think that I've done it. You can see it looks a lot better now. This is more of the effect that I wanted when I first made this set of earrings, because I don't see myself wearing it as not a set because it's just too cute as a set. I used to sell earrings. I used to have like an Etsy page, but I haven't listed or posted anything in a long time, and I would mainly just sell stuff in person, but maybe one day I'll bring it back. Maybe I'll sell things again. I don't know. Who knows? I'm gonna fix the other earring now. Okay, so going back to the voiceover and time-lapse bit for a moment here, I had such a fun time fixing this set and making it look just the way I wanted. I don't think I've ever made something with the intent of it being worn together, but I really like how it turned out. Okay, so both sets are fixed, and I'm very, very happy with them. I think that they look gorgeous, and I'm gonna keep them on probably for the rest of the video because it'd be nice to give the silver hoops a break. Oh my god, my hair is everywhere. Okay, so the next thing that we're gonna do is we're going to make a new pair of earrings today, because I feel like it's just kind of cheating if I just do something I've already done. I have a few ideas, so we're gonna see what I make. Okay, so going back to the earrings that I made yesterday, I know I said I wanted to do something new, and I am, but I had never done this like super dangly style before, and I think I want to make something similar, but I think that this time I want to use stars. But I feel like these heart charms are kind of, it'd be a little redundant to use the same thing on both, so I think I'm going to use this little clear bead. All of these beads they're clear, but they have like the rainbow aura on them, which I think at Michael's is categorized as aurora borealis. So that's the type of beads that these are, and I think that this is gonna look really cute, and I think I might make the chain a little bit longer. We'll see. And it's gonna just be a little stack like that. I think it's gonna look really cute. I think that the big round bead kind of looks like a planet, and I'm going to use these tiny beads as like a spacer in between them, and then this one will obviously be dangling separately from the star. Let's get into it. So the process for these earrings was relatively easy. I'm starting out by making the bottom dangle charm, and you can see I tried to cut it, and then I had to go and get my more heavy-duty wire cutters because it was not budging. And then I'm making it into a little loop, and I decided against doing the stacking bead on this charm because I thought that it would just look better and give more of the like planetary vibes. And then I'm making sure that my hoops are a little bit more even, and then I'm going ahead and making the top charm that's going to dangle from the chain. And this time I have learned from the previous charm, and I'm making sure that they're even before I cut them, or before I loop them, so that they are correct the first time. And then I'm going out and I'm measuring my chain. The most irritating process of this whole thing was counting the chain, counting all of the links over and over again to make sure that they were the same. It was absolutely excruciating, and you can see that I'm counting and counting over and over again, trying to make sure that they're the same length, because I would count it and then I would cut it and then I would count it again and it didn't match, and it just kept happening. And I was like, oh my god, I'm actually terrible at what I do, but it's fine. It all worked out. They ended up becoming the same length, and then I started to assemble the whole earring. I put a jump ring onto the stud attachment, and then I'm going in attaching the chain, and I'm attaching the charm to the chain, and then eventually I just attach the bottom dangle charm. So you can see that I assembled the chains onto the stud attachments immediately because I just wanted to get the chains out of the way. And then I put one earring completely together, I added the dangle charm, and then it was finished, and it was really cute. Okay, y'all, they're done. They are so cute. They look exactly how I wanted them to. I don't really feel like changing my earrings right now though, so I might put them on at the end of the video. I don't know. But that's done, and we're gonna move into the next activity, and the next activity is painting, but it's a little too ambitious for me to just start like a canvas or a portrait or something today. So I'm actually gonna get further along. I don't think I'm gonna finish it today, but I'm gonna get further along in something that I've been meaning to do, which is painting this jewelry box, which normally holds all of my earring findings, like my hoops and my head pins and eye pins and all of that stuff normally goes in here. And then the drawer has a bunch of I can show you, it has a bunch of other beads and prototype, first drafts of earrings that I used to make. So I might change what I put in that drawer, but I don't know. I'm gonna keep painting this box though, and that's gonna be the painting for today. So painting this box was really relaxing, and I really enjoyed doing it. I'm starting out by painting over everything that I had already painted yesterday, because I kind of just started painting it on a whim. I was looking at it on my desk and I saw paint next to me, and this silver paint is low-key kind of the only paint that I have right now. And I found any brush that I hadn't ruined with glue or something, and I just started painting it, and the paint is a little bit diluted so that it spreads across the wood better, because this is not paint that's meant for wood. I think you guys would probably beat me up if you saw what paint I was actually using, but it's fine. I was painting everything that was facing me, and then I turned it around and painted everything that was not facing me, so that I could be sure that I did in fact paint everything that I had already painted, and that there wasn't a spot that I missed. And I think that it's looking really good. It's definitely gonna need a third coat, and I have to do the second coat on the new pieces that I painted today. I'm really excited for this box to be finished. I'll definitely have to post an update about it. I'll probably post updates about a few of the things that I do in this video, because I just don't finish everything in one day. But I really like how it's coming along. It reminds me of in Pottermore, when you're taking the quiz and it's presents you with a box. I think one of them is a silver box. So that's what I was thinking about the whole time I was making this. It also kind of reminds me of the book that I'm reading later on in the video, because it's all silvery and glittery. But I was having a really fun time painting this. I thought it was really satisfying to look at the change, seeing it go from light to dark and getting it more and more opaque as I went on. So I thought that was really fun. I really enjoy painting on wood, especially boxes like this. I painted a ocean wave on a jewelry box one time, and I still love that box, and I still use it every day. And I can't wait to completely finish this box. I think I'm going to put felt in the little cubbies that are in it to hold all the stuff, and so that it's not just this gross looking place, because I definitely did get paint on it because I wasn't really caring. But I think that it's going to look really good when it's done. I haven't decided yet if I want to add like colored felt on the inside, or I don't know exactly what I'm going to do. I do want to decorate it more. I don't want it to just be plain silver all the way around. And you can see here I switched to just holding the camera while I'm painting, so if it's a little bit shaky, I'm sorry about that. And then I got really scared because I got paint on the glass, but I wiped it up and it was okay. And I am keeping going, and you can see that you're definitely gonna need another coat on the top, especially. I don't know why it seemed like it was not taking the paint as well as it did the day before, but I don't know, that could really just be in my head. And then I'm painting a little bit more inside the drawer space, but not the whole thing, because there's really no point in painting it right now, and I might come back to it later, but who knows. Okay, so I painted the rest of the box that I'm gonna do for now. Some of it has 2 coats, some of it has 1 coat. Some parts are still not painted yet, specifically the back of this top lid is not painted yet because I'm gonna let the outside of it dry before I paint the inside. It's okay. Eventually I'm gonna put like felt in here and stuff, and eventually I'm gonna paint the drawer. I might come back to the box today. I probably will come back to it on another day. So we're gonna get into the next thing. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to chill for a bit, and I'm going to read. I don't know if it counts as a creative hobby. I feel like it is because I also write books, or at least I'm trying to finish writing a book. I'm gonna be reading this book that I've been loving recently. It's called Star Daughter by Shweta Thakrar. Shweta Thakrar. So yeah, this is how far into it I am right here. So I have a long way to go. So I'm going to get into that, and then I'll see you in a little bit. Hope you're having fun. So while this time lapse is playing really quickly, I want to talk more about the book and why I like it so much. It's really beautiful in concept. It's about this girl, and her mother was a star who came down to earth and fell in love with a mortal and married him, and then had the main character. And the main character goes on this really beautiful journey. I'm not super far into it, and I didn't get very far into it today because my attention span just couldn't, but I really, really like this story, and I cannot wait to see where it goes. Okay, so we have a little bit of a scenery change and an outfit change. I took off the cardigan and I changed into this sweater. I took off the tank top because the next activity that I'm going to be doing is sculpting with clay, and if I get that cardigan dirty, I'm going to cry so hard. So I have this, and then I also have this little, it's like an overall dress sort of pinafore thing that I got because I thought it'd be cute, but then it low-key doesn't fit me correctly, so I just use it as an apron now when I'm working with clay. So I'm gonna put this on. Okay, so here it is. It's not like, you know, obviously the cutest thing in the world, but I like it, and it keeps my clothes clean, so that's what matters. I also took off my bracelets and my necklace. I put my silver hoops back in, and I only put the silver hoop on one ear. Put the earrings back in, and now I'm going to use my clay, and I'm going to make a little heart tray. It's going to be very cute. So making this little heart tray was really exciting because it just seems so simple, you know, like just a little simple heart tray. But I realized I had never actually made one myself before. I had seen them on TikTok and Instagram Reels and whatnot, all the time, but I had never actually made one myself, and midway through making this, I actually got a really fun idea for how I want to paint it, so I'm really excited about that. It's food themed, and it also involves fruit, which I'm sure you can tell by Squishmallows. I love fruit themed things. I think it's going to be so cute. I need to get more paint for that though, because I don't have all the colors that I need right now. Like I said, I really only have that silver paint, but I'm very excited about it. I made it in like a little pinch pot style, and then I added a coil on top of it that was the length of the circumference so that I could give it a nice clean edge. Okay, so I'm finished with it for now. I'm gonna let it dry, and then I'm definitely gonna paint it because I have a really cool idea for how I want to paint it. But I will have to do that in another video, so I'll probably post an update on that. I might also like update doing the painting the jewelry box silver. I will probably have to upload that as well, but this is her for now. I need to fix that little bit right there where it's not blended completely, but this is what I made and I really like it. I've never done a heart before. Okay, she's blended and this is the final product for now. Okay, so I feel really good about today. I got a lot done. We made a necklace, we fixed earrings, we made earrings, we read, we painted the box, and we made a little heart tray, which I will definitely have to post updates on because I'm very excited for how I'm gonna paint it. I think y'all are really gonna like it. That's pretty much it. I hope y'all have a great rest of your day or night or wherever you are. I hope you're having a good time. And yeah, I love you. Bye.